I think it looks fairly safe to take the tarp down. I mean, for real, dude. We are Preston and Shauna, sailing our 1988 Catalina 36 around the Pacific Northwest. Between the two of us, we have 7 kids, and we have a little time before our nest is completely emptied. Join us for the next 5 years of sailing adventures as we learn the ropes and make plenty of mistakes, gearing up for the day we can sell all our crap and become full-time liveaboards, sailing off into the sunset. It's mostly cloudy this morning, but I think it looks fairly safe to take the tarp down. We might get a few sprinkles here and there throughout the day or morning, but I'd like to take this down and get some more light in. It's amazing what, on a cold morning, just having the sun on your skin, it's like I already feel like taking my coat off just like that. I can't wait to live somewhere with more sun, man. I am definitely not a vampire. A few minutes ago I was in my t-shirt baking in the sun. Now it's snow hailing. This isn't even really hail, it's like mini snowballs, they're soft. And it's just because the cumulus thunder shower started, but man, it's freezing all of a sudden with the downwash cold wind. And you know, just a few minutes ago, I was baking in the sun with my coat off and short sleeves, and I drank 2 beers out there. I mean, for real, dude. Every single thing I had out here drying in the hot sun is now completely soaked, more soaked than it was when I started drying it. Gotta tell you though, I'm getting kind of tired of bailing out the dinghy. That water is freezing cold on your fingers. This morning it was snowing. This afternoon I'm going outside to have a beer in my t-shirt. This chair is the most comfortable outdoor chair we have on the entire boat, and I found it in the marina dumpster. Shauna just was so disgusted when I came back to the car with this disgusting faded blue just covered in trash and slime, whatever, gross. And man, I washed it a few times, bleached it. I didn't care what it looked like, so I really over bleached it. This is the chair everyone fights over now, including Shauna. Man, I was out this morning to pick up something from Best Buy for my kid. His video card for his PC he and I built together finally came in. Ridiculous how long we had to wait for that, man. But man, it was nice when I left the boat. When I came back, it was pouring rain, so I got soaked. The dinghy's full of water again. And I was inside for a couple hours, played some Lord of the Rings with Shauna. Sun came out, went out there and read for about an hour, and then all of a sudden, like, just the cold air just started flowing in. I looked up at the sky, and this monster is about to hit us, and it's really cold. It's just gonna downpour. It's nice and sunny right over there. Oh man, it's like 10 degrees colder than it was a little bit ago. That thing is gonna downpour. I bet that's a snower. It's gonna snow again. It was 50 degrees when I was out there reading. It was all nice. I bet it's gonna dip into the 40s again. There's the wind. Yeah, this is gonna be a nasty one. It's gonna be super windy, super freezing. I bet you anything's gonna snow or hail. It's funny. Everyone who's out on their boats all going inside. All at once. Everyone can feel that temperature difference and they're just running. Whew, it's freezing. Have I said how awesome this heater is? It is so warm and toasty in here, man. The rain part's here. It's only... yeah, it's about 10 knots of wind. Not very much. Let's do a look at my dumpster dive chair. Best chair on the boat. I want to try to figure out some kind of system with the tarp, or maybe a different tarp that can be tighter and have like a tube coming through the middle of it where the water will pool, and then that tube will go into a water catcher, a jug of some sort. I can't just open up the filler caps because there's so much pollen coated all over the boat right now, and it's just dirty. I don't want any of that floating into the tanks and the whole system. Finally found a use for one of my many tubes of 5200 that I haven't used very much of it. After you put the cap back on, you pretty much can't get anything out of it. So this used so much of that stuff. I just cut the tail end off that tube and squirted the rest of it out. I knew there was a reason I was saving that stuff. Something that has always bothered me having a cat on this boat, all the boats we've had, is finding somewhere to put the cat box that isn't just gross. It's not in our way, that we don't see, that he's not flinging his cat litter all over the place. This cat box that we have, the Breeze, is amazing. It uses these pellets. They're kind of expensive, but you only have to change them like once a month. So it's like 20 bucks for a bag and half a bag a month. But it dehydrates his poopies. You never smell it at all. You never smell it. And then all of his urine goes through these little slats in this bottom thing, in the bottom pan, into this little urine absorbing pad. You literally never smell anything, and I get the stuff that has no scent to it and literally never smell anything. Anyway, I think it'll look really nice, and it's a perfect place for it, completely out of the way. We only get into the engine compartment before I start the motor. Every once in a while I check the oil and stuff like that, so it's the best place for it. I'm just using Gorilla Tape right now to get all the pieces together, to the point where it's a nice rigid structure, and I can take it apart and decide how I'm going to finish it the proper way. My cat box creation is not as posh as my new door.